Now the problem with this is, of course, we've got these other images that need to go in here too, right? Because we want that blue image here, and then we want the blue and white, and then we want the blue again. So the next thing to do then is to include those images. And so we come over to our header area background style, and we select background image. Actually, I'm just going to copy this background image. We select background image, and we paste that. But now instead of sean-bg.jpg, we are going to use the bluebg.png. bluebg.png. So that's obviously the image file, right? And we're going to repeat it in the Y direction, so it's going to repeat vertically, because as you saw, it's only like 10 pixels tall, so it's got to go all the way down. We're going to go ahead and center it in the space, start it off at the top, and then, let's see, make background transparent, I guess. I think what I have to do is specify, that's what my problem is, I haven't specified the height of this area. So we go back to image, and let's make it transparent, and let's make the height, say 200 pixels. That's what's missing there. And now if we refresh it, okay, so now we have this background piece put in. So the next thing to do is, we're going to do that on the footer too, and then we'll put the middle one in the middle. So let's go back over here to background gradient, no, background image, and copy that. Come down to the footer, paste it. Let's make the footer, I think that footer is 400 pixels tall. So if we hit save to that, come back over and take a look. So now we've got the top. Oops, I must not have saved that properly. Footer area 400 pixels tall. Footer area height. Oh, I didn't repeat it. That's what I didn't do. Background image. See, if we don't repeat it, it just does the one strip, right? It just does its size. And also, it's not centered. So with the background image, we need to repeat it in the Y direction, and then we need to center it, put it at the top of the area. And now it'll do what we want it to do. Refresh it. Okay, so now you've got the top and the bottom. And we've got this white here on the bottom, which we don't want to show. So we're going to take this footer area page, and we're going to make that transparent. Okay, and so now all we have to do is put the middle one in. So we'll come back over, grab our background image, grab that, and then come down to the background image here and paste it. Now if we pasted it where it's going to be blue all the way across the bottom, we'll go ahead and do that first. We'll make that page transparent, and then you'll see what it looks like, and then we'll swap the image. Instead of being this blue image, we'll do the blue-white image so that you can see the page area. Okay, so now you've got blue all the way through, and actually I've got a little margin issue here I need to remove. So I think that margin comes from my header widgets plugin, which I think I can just solve that with 220 pixels. I think that solves it. Yeah, that does solve it. Okay, so now we've got as if we had, one background image all the way through this. Now what I want though is I want to see white back here, and so that's what that third image is for. And so if we come back over to content area background styles and open up background image, and now what we're going to do is just change the image name to the one that is the blue-white content, blue-white hyphen content hyphen, I think I've got BG in there already, right? Hyphen BG ping, right? So that's the name of that. Let's just double check that. Blue white content hyphen BG ping, right? So that's it. Go ahead and hit save to this. Or refresh it. Okay, there you go. So now what we have is we have the appearance of a page that has been created with these different background images. So we've got this layered effect where we've got the main background image in the background, and then we've got this color that exists for the footer, the header, and the page, and then the page has this artificially applied white color, which is actually part of the image.